We're recording.
You stop that.
I think it was going.
No.
Hell. Well, how long has it been? 7 seconds.
seconds.
We're all good. Hey, this is Camille. We're here from Shock Talking.
Well, I don't know if we need to apologize right off the bat.
I think I said tuna pussy. I think
You're talking about her own, not mine.
That's what I call my girlfriend. Hey, tuna.
Tuna can.
Oh, the Lord.
You know, maybe that's why I just don't like cats. I don't know if it has to. Maybe it's the smell.
I don't like fish. Maybe that's the problem.
I love fish, but God, don't put those two together.
I agree.
Hi, friends. We're actually not even talking about tuna can pussy right now.
We were just saying, love your guts.
We are.
So we're saying a little prayer.
No, you know what? Camille and I have a prayer before.
We thank the Lord for our abundance.
And we ask for direction, what we say, and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
And I think God's going, that's not what I meant.
Not today, girls. Not today.
I don't want to talk about
busy.
Cats. Yeah.
You know what we're going to talk about now? We have kind of touched on this before, but things are getting crazy, friends. We both of us collectively are getting male and female social media psychos.
Right. I mean, it's like these people pretend to be somebody else. I have an Instagram account, of course, and I just love, like I have this man asking me, how are you doing, blah, blah, blah. And I'm thinking, I don't know you. But then there's another picture of the same guy. Now there's two of them asking me how I'm doing. I'm like, and it's an impersonation of a celebrity, by the way. So instantly I'm like, this, and I said, God, this is interesting. I've got another gentleman with the same pictures saying the same things to me. Oh my, who is that? I need to report them. I'm thinking, delete, block. Yeah, right.
Right.
Such BS.
Right.
I don't have time to waste. You know what it is? It's a waste of my time.
You know, and I hate people playing on emotions. I really do. I was telling you, and this actually makes me feel like I've lost a friend. So last year when my daughter competed at Miss USA, I got a message on Instagram from Olivia Culpo that I thought, she was former Miss USA that went on and won Miss Universe.
And you know her.
Darling girl, I've never met her.
Yeah, but you know who
But
she
I
is.
know who she is, right?
And she knows who you are, yeah. Well,
and yeah, I mean, we're in the sisterhood organization of former title holders. Anyway, so she sends me this really nice message. Oh my gosh, good luck to Bailey. You know, please tell her this, relaying messages of encouragement.
From her.
And I'm sharing them to Bailey, my daughter, and Bailey's like, oh my gosh, that means so much to me. That's from Olivia. She's beautiful. I respect her. I admire her.
She's got a reputation. She's titled. Yeah.
We have been carrying on a conversation at least twice a month for a whole year. And shared feelings.
Yeah.
Shared situations in relationships.
Might have shared some pictures about you and your daughter.
Yeah, well, I mean, she kind of sees it all anyway. Yeah. But she would share pictures. The most recent one was a picture of Bailey competing in swim last year, and me. It was side by side. It was like mother daughter, love you guys.
So she sent that to you.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Which came from. It's Google.
I know.
You can get it. However, sure. I asked her last week. I said, hey. The Miss USA pageant's on Fox. I work on Fox. You know, I'm going to be doing an interview with Shayna Moakler, another former Miss USA. And I said, what if I did one with you? And this is the response. Here's my red flag for the first time in a year.
Oh, that's awful.
I'm meeting with my agent today. I'll check and let you know. And in my head, Camille, I thought, girlfriend, it's just us talking. It's not like it's.
You don't need an agent for that.
No, it's a FaceTime, Skype type interview because obviously she's not going in a studio. It's not a SAT interview. It's not before, another Fox station. It's not that. And it would be like 2 minutes of your opinion, and that's the response.
And it's easy to do.
Right?
Yeah.
Because Shayna and I did it. It's just fine. No big deal.
Yep.
So I said to Bailey, my daughter, I said, yeah, I've been talking to Olivia. And she goes, you talked to Olivia? And I go, yeah. And she goes, how often do you talk to her? I said, I don't know, a couple times a month. She goes, show me the account. I pull it up, and she goes, Mom, switches over. This is Olivia's account. She's got 3-point-something million followers.
Damn.
Comes back. This one has 600 and something. This is not Olivia.
Yeah, and that's one sign. Yeah.
I've been talking to somebody for over a year.
Oh, my God.
That is not who I thought it was. So I wrote back and I said, I know you're not Olivia. You have stolen the identity of somebody. You have become someone that you're not, and I am not afraid. Do not mess with a Texan and a Taurus. I am not afraid to go to authorities with this.
Good.
The next day, the whole page is deleted. Our conversation is deleted. It's all gone.
Now that tells you it was all designed for you, don't you? See that?
I'm so
I'm a little creeped out by that. That creeps me out. Yeah. Played. Yeah, played. I know.
Right?
I know.
You know, and it was conversations like, you know, how's school going? Because apparently she's going to school in Paris. I don't know if that's true or not. I don't really know.
No, and we were thinking she's in Paris. We don't even know.
I know, and we even did a shout out one time.
Did.
We're like,
Shout
hey,
out
Olivia
to
Culpo, Miss
Olivia.
Universe, whatever year it was, is watching
and
us.
we don't think, oh,
No, I mean,
my
so
Lord.
Former Miss USA's, Miss Teen USA's, and Miss Universe, we have a closed Facebook page just for us. And I'm
Right.
thinking of writing on there going, hey, just a little warning.
Yes.
People are taking your page or creating a page that's all about you.
Stealing your identity.
And I mean, it's one thing to have a fan page. I get that.
Right.
But you don't have conversations with other people as if it's you.
Right.
You know? And I feel like,
disgusting.
you know, even like Olivia's in I Feel Pretty, and you know, we were just having a chat, and I was like, oh my gosh, girl, I'm so proud of you. She's like, thanks. Oh my gosh, that was so much fun. I got to work with you.
Not even her.
Not even her.
Oh my God, honey. And
I
I do
know.
think it was just designed to get you to respond.
I don't know if it was
But
a
what
male
sick
or a
little
female.
mind goes, oh, I'm chatting with Gretchen.
Right?
I'm getting these women to think that I'm somebody I'm not. I would assume it's a guy, but you don't know.
I don't know.
Could be some crazy bitch that's taking your time. That's what bugs me.
Mm-hmm.
I hate wasting my time on shit.
It is. And actually, I mean,
And then you're sucked in. You feel like a fool.
social media is, I mean, we do it because of business, and
Yeah.
there's reasons why we have to promote, but if you
right.
think about it, social media is a waste of time.
It's a big waste of time.
And it is an addiction that
a lot of
people are really, you know, they can't get out of bed in the morning until they check their social media. They're posting all the time.
Yeah, I can
I've
do that.
found that people that are really into fitness, they post so much shit on themselves. Like gym selfies all the time, and I'm thinking, I'd be so embarrassed. It's just my
Right.
personality.
Yeah.
You know, here's my butt and stuff
Sweaty
like
crack
that.
kind of things.
Oh no,
Yeah,
they
yeah.
don't. They look too pretty to do that. But you know, it's one thing if you have followers and they want to know your workout routine and what you eat, and
Well, information,
I
not
get
just
that.
pictures.
but every day there's this one chick. Every single day, it's the same pose, the same face,
Yeah.
and it's like. I don't really want to go work out my abs, but I am. But it's this weird picture, like a glamour shot, but I'm going to go work out my abs. What does that have to do with anything?
Nothing.
What?
She's just getting attention for being a workout girl. That's it. That's it. Yeah.
Here's the other thing, y'all. Just because you're in your 20s and you're skinny does not mean you're in shape. Do not post on fitness social media that you're in shape when you've had no children and you just happen to be skinny. That's not in shape.
Yeah.
There are people, Camille's legs are hurting her right now. She's crawled to the bathroom, y'all.
Well, I'll tell you the thing about me, okay? My calves, like I have got some great, and I didn't know this, I had no idea, but my workout guy, shout out to DeMarco Blewett. He has been Mr. Universe, he's amazing.
Yeah.
So anyway, but he says, girl, you got some calves. I'm like, I do? I have calves? He says, yeah. All these guys look at my calves, he's like, that's calf envy. I go, what is calf envy? He says, oh yeah, like that's a hard muscle to build, and I'm like, shit. You gain some.
You're like, guys, start wearing high heels.
You gain a little tummy, and you carry that shit around, and your calf's going to get big, people. So I think I got my calves when I had my babies. Look at that. I mean, they're just rocks.
That's a Christmas ham.
Right.
That looks good.
Yeah, but I don't know if that looks good. I'm like,
No,
oh
it
my God, I
does.
got
It looks
fat
good.
calves.
No, they're
They're
not
muscular.
fat.
They're all muscle. I know. But that's the only thing that's all muscle on me. Just saying. I
don't believe
I'm
that.
working. I think if it starts from the bottom up, I guess I'm doing okay.
You know what?
I'm on my knees.
You know what? And here's the thing about fitness. Just because somebody is not, you know, competition, body ready,
no,
lean,
it doesn't mean
toned
they're out
tight.
of shape.
There are women that can run circles around circles around circles of me aerobically
Yeah.
that are in so
Your
much better
endurance is
shape.
phenomenal. Yeah.
I cannot compete. I can't even, my eyeballs can't even compete and keep up with you.
Yeah.
But their body may not look like it. So fitness comes in different categories for people.
I agree.
I'm just tired of seeing on Instagram, you little 20-year-olds posting, you know, in your workout wear that I think you may not even go to the gym. You're just wearing that as if they're sweats or something. And you call yourself fit. No, there are people like us that are old. We work our ass off. We don't eat things we want to.
You just called me old.
Yeah, and I'll do it again. You're old. You're
Hey,
old
bitch,
like me.
I'm not that old.
Girl,
You're older than me.
I'm like, what, 2?
You're still older than me. I'm not going to say I'm old yet.
Oh, okay. But we are not in our 20s.
No.
And I'm just saying, the older you get,
The harder it is.
It is harder, but you know what? You earn your body.
Yeah,
I think when you're in your 20s,
It's
you
not hard, I
it's
know.
still kind of given. Like you haven't experienced
Should
enough.
be. It's easier, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying everybody. I'm not. I'm just saying, you know, the ones that are, they just naturally, they can eat whatever they want, and they're naturally thin, and the muscle, you know, retention is still all there. That does not mean you're in shape.
That's right. Agreed. I agree with her.
Okay, now you get. Of course, we all know Camille gets dick pics more than anybody on the planet.
Oh yeah, I doubt that. But
No,
I get a handful.
I've done
But
some
I think
research.
I have a good personality, and I think men think I'd be fun. That's what I think. That's what I've been told. I think
Of course, you've been told.
when I
that.
ask people, "Do you get dick pics?" and they're like, "You do?" I'm like, "I do." Well, they must think you got a great personality. You look like a fun girl. I'm thinking,
No!
that's probably it.
No,
That's probably all
you're not
it.
that dumb, are you? No, it's your juicy lips.
I'm sure.
And
I
your
think
cleavage.
it's probably something like that.
I know,
They want a
because you
little
get.
something,
I know you do. You become a fantasy just by. Well, don't do that. You're not helping.
Oh, I am Melvin.
No, you do. You are a cyber fantasy.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
You are.
There's probably a sex doll looking like me out there. Shut up.
I bet there is.
Oh, there is
Hey,
not.
did you ever see the
Oh.
episode of Botched?
I got to tell you something.
What?
Oh my God!
Jesus
I
is speaking
saw
right
this.
now.
Hold on
What?
a minute. Well, I don't want to go there. But I'll tell you something I found out this last week. Shit, it blew my mind. Never ever had this idea in my whole world. They have sex dolls, right? And they're usually the blow up, whatever for men. They have a male blow. They have a male doll.
How come you
It
didn't
is.
know that?
Well, I didn't. Did you know? Have you?
No, I
you
haven't.
know this shit?
I haven't, but
No,
you know,
I
it just
watched
makes
how they made them.
sense.
There's a video
What?
on YouTube on
What?
how they make these men. They're 100-something pounds. They're anatomically perfect, and they have different versions of that going on down there. They've got the,
Do they have
the
hair
softer.
inside?
Yeah, there's a little bit, but it's not. They're not hairy. This isn't. No. I think the guy was.
What
out
is it,
saying-
like coconut straw or something?
I don't know how they do
my
that
gosh.
shit. No, but it's a fairly looking.
Like when you blow it up, does the dick
it's
get
not blown up. This thing, it comes fully.
like rubberized?
It's like a. Yes.
Like you have to pick up
It's
like
it's
dead
a heavy
human?
100-something pound doll.
Y'all,
But
why?
it is not blown up. Now this one doesn't blow up. This one's already. I think you could hang him up, but he's a big guy, and I'm telling you. And then he's kind of got bent legs, so he can.
Oh, he can maneuver.
He can't. No, it ain't battery operated. You got to get on there and ride him. But I'm telling you something here. I'm like, there's a hole, and there's prosthetics, and there's bigger and littler and
y'all.
flaccid, and I'm just like,
Oh.
why would you want that one? But anyway, I'm thinking. I mean, that is an interesting thing. But there's this porn star on there that was. I mean, they sell a lot of these dolls, and a lot of the women that buy them don't want to be known. So I didn't buy one. I did not buy one. I did not buy one. But this porn star.
My name is Tina.
But I need to figure out what this video was. Oh my Lord, Gretchen.
Please share.
I need to share that. I should have shared this with you. I think I did. I think I shared it on
No,
my
you
messenger.
did not.
Okay, I will.
Okay,
I'll
here's
find it.
all right, Miss Therapist, because now I want to pull this out of you.
I'm just blown away though. I just was. I mean, of course you think. Of course, women are going to want that. And this one again, the porn star has a long distance relationship, so she can't screw around, but she can screw that. And her guy's okay with that. You know, it's not cheating. But she'll sit there and kind of, rub his chest and shit. Look at this. Is just
Oh my God,
weird.
that is like.
Oh my God.
First of all, let me help you. That's not a human.
Well, I mean, look, if you're looking at the sex toys, we all laugh about sex toys, right? And my thing is, I'm not putting something cold there. Are you shitting me? That's just too cold for me. But I know. But I'm thinking this is actually like a It's a life-size rubber. It looks very real. I'm blown away. They did a good job on it.
You know what I don't understand about sex toys?
And they have an ankle. I got to gross you out even more.
What?
Hold on a sec. There's guys that are really foot fetish lovers, you know what I mean?
So in case
They
you want
have-
to rub a plastic ankle?
Well, they put a little space in there for it. It's a pocket but next to the ankle, so they could kind of do the. I know. I was thinking, that is real. You sell that shit, and it was one of their best sellers. If you got a foot fetish, I got to get the video. I got to get the website for you.
My God, I know I'm good. I'm good.
Away.
Here's what I don't get.
Well, I think men are going to have a hard time with this doll. Just saying.
Well, that we know.
I got to get a drink. Hold on.
Going somewhere. Camille's like, woo, I'm bothered. I gotta get a
I'm
drink.
getting warm.
Here's the deal, y'all. First of all, you know, when they make those ginormous dildos, is that a guy making it going, Because I don't know that women go, I want the extra super size.
Jesus, no. Let's just.
And if you do, ladies, let me just warn you, like, how are you ever going to be satisfied with a real human man? Because they're not like Superman is king size.
No, the average penis is 6 inches long. And the average vagina length is 5.5 to 6 inches long. Unless you have an LV, which is long vagina. So there's, I know, because I've studied this. I've done my own research. I talked to my own doctor. No, but you're right. You don't want to have this 20-inch, you know.
And, you know, when they're rubber, they're not like they're pliable, right?
Right.
Even though they're erect, they're still pliable. So
Right.
how does that really feel like a real dick?
See, I'm just not interested.
I'm not.
I've never done that. I just think it just seems weird. But I'll tell you that this male, I think they're going to have male robots. I'll bet you we in our lifetime have male robots that service their owners.
I bet they have them in other countries.
I'll bet they already have them now, and I just haven't come across the video yet.
I was like, I did some more research.
I'm gonna look that up.
So
I'll bet there are sex toy robots. I bet there
I
are.
bet there are. Well, everything's got to be battery or
It'll be-
mechanical, right? But again, that's got to be boring
Well,
because
to
it's
me-
monotonous.
Well, and you're doing it all. You're the one, you know, positioning it to do whatever to you. And
Now
yeah,
you know
there's
what's going to happen. You're going to have a whole bunch of psycho crazies going. I got married to my doll. I love my doll like I love my car. I got married to my car.
Yeah.
Did you see Botched the time that the guy came in? No, it's a guy transvestite that wanted to become a blow-up doll.
No, I didn't see that. What happened?
So he goes in and he's in full drag, right?
Right.
And his mouth is like this the whole time, even when he's not talking.
Gross.
And finally, one of the doctors goes, "Could you stop doing? Like you're making me really uncomfortable. Could you stop doing it with your mouth?" Okay. And he was like, "I can't help it. It's
Oh
just
my
it's
gosh.
naturally like that." And he goes, "No, it's not. Your muscles are telling it to do that. Well, don't do that. You look too much like a."
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, but Camille, you should look it up. Blonde hair like you, eyelashes like you.
Oh God, yeah.
Really? He wanted to be a blow-up doll.
Ew.
So his lips were just juicy.
He just wants to be an object, and you know,
and you
handled like an
just
object.
talk like this.
Yeah, that's kind of.
gross.
It's all sexual. But he's not an object, and he just wants to be one.
So people that therapy coming out 101, people that's what are they missing that they are okay with being an object, but you know deep down in their heart they don't like it.
Well, that's never going to work for a long-term relationship. Typically, it's just not. But there is some sort of mindless, animalistic, primal urge that they want to have. Sure.
Okay, but
That's what anonymous sex can be about. It's just fucking. It's not making
Right.
love. There's no emotional connection.
emotional. It's just going through the motions,
yeah.
and it's really selfish because it's really only
It's
about
exactly
that
what it
person or that
is.
person's feeling. It's not.
That's exactly it.
Yeah. You know, and give me a break. I don't know of a lot of people that fall in love with their prostitutes. You know what I'm saying? It's a service.
No, not usually.
Unless
yeah.
it's a fantasy like, oh my gosh, you are my woman and I love you and whatever, right?
Right.
I think it's crazy on social media now because you know, so many people rely on acceptance.
Oh yeah, likes.
Right.
Uh-huh.
So many people rely on, like, what are my numbers? I check my numbers every day. You know, are my numbers growing? Or I'm going to buy numbers. Yeah. I love it when people call themselves a public figure and they have like 300 followers. Right? I go, well, you going to start that job tomorrow, or what? What do you mean a public figure? We all basically are in the public and we're a figure.
That's funny.
And then, so we're going to call some men out. I'm sure there's women that do this too, but we're going to call some men out because we have experience.
Oh yeah.
You know, you post of your family or your girlfriend or your significant other, and you put on your ID at the top. You know, family man, family first, love my wife, blah blah blah.
And then
they'll go through. You know, they've gone deep on your page,
when
and
there's
a string of likes from the same person in a row, and you just go.
I know. A little unnerving, and I look at him and think, what are you trying to do? Are you testing me to see if I would even consider liking you back or something?
Right.
There is definitely something going on, though. I agree. It's totally hitting on you.
Well, but to me, I think too, okay, what are you? Are you happy with your wife and now you're fantasizing about whoever?
Or you're doing a social media, like, fantasy.
Right, right.
Yeah. See, I think men like that rarely ever cheat necessarily physically, but that's a form of cheating to me.
Oh, it is to me too.
Absolutely. So,
it is to me too.
It is a little bit unnerving.
I had this guy, I don't remember if I know you know the story, but I don't remember if I shared it with y'all. Last summer, I'm in the Nike outlet store, right?
Right.
And this hell of a hot guy comes in. Yeah. Oh my gosh, he was beautiful. Yeah. And I was like, please don't stare, Gretchen. You're a little obvious, but seriously, I was like, I can't help it.
Yeah.
Going through probably Instagram, I don't remember, but all of a sudden I see this picture of this guy that I follow, and I'm like, oh my gosh, it's him.
Oh, and so you knew that before you saw him, right?
No.
Oh, you were?
No, I don't know why I came home and I was just kind of going through this feed, and I was like, oh my gosh, it's him. And something possessed me that I never do this. And so I messaged him like, hey, were you in the Nike store today? Freaks out and he goes, how'd you know?
Oh my God.
And so in my head, I'm like, well, you know, looks like you. I thought it was you, blah, blah, blah. Come to find out, this guy stole somebody's Instagram page. Created
the one you saw?
Yes. So he was freaking out because he was like, how did you know it was me? Because my Instagram or Facebook, whatever it is fake. He created a fake account because his wife doesn't like him on social media.
So why doesn't he be on social media? What is that really about for him?
His excuse was he needs an outlet. He needs
some
friends.
attention.
He needs social.
He's trying to get laid. He needs that kind of social attention. That's what he's doing.
You know, and I'm thinking to myself, if your wife is not good with this, then don't do it.
Well,
that's your benefit, right?
Cheating.
It is. It's social media cheating.
It's disgusting. You heard of I think it's the Blue Door, the Red Door in Vegas. Have you heard of this place?
Yes.
Oh my Lord.
Right.
Okay. I was blown.
Sit down.
Yeah, all this shit I hear, and I'm like, I guess it's real. It blows my mind.
I know.
Yeah, this is a place in Vegas. It's called the Red Door, I believe. And you go there, and men pay to enter. Women do not. But it is a bar. It's like a pickup bar. But it's a sex bar. And so there's different stages and phases of sex. So you can just be there, observing and getting hit on, whatever. But if you accept a sex date, you go into one level.
You're PG-13 then?
Yeah, well... It's really R. It's R, it's X, and then it's triple X.
It's like out of control X.
Yeah, well, there's one floor, and it's just, you meet some guy. Hi, how you doing? Go get, yeah. Okay, so they go in their own little private room, have their own little private Idaho going on. So that's just like, and then
he's... Did you say Idaho?
Yeah, their own private. That's like some sort of term, right? I don't know. So on a little private moment.
I'd like to apologize all you residents of Idaho. That is not...
Sorry, Idaho.
She said it, not me. Go ahead.
So anyway, so they have their own private room. Then phase 2 of this is if you like to be watched, you can get it on, and there's like, little shares, and people can watch you do it, or there's full on group watching you do it. It's like, are you kidding me? And then this that ain't even the worst of it. Then the basement. The basement is a little S&M.
Oh, I bet.
It is 500 shades of gray. There's whips and chains.
Do they have like orgies and shit in there?
I think so.
I think so.
So, but this is, I'm thinking, and this place, exists. I'm thinking, I think they have to screen people for diseases. I don't know. God, it blew my mind that that's actually, and it's legal in Vegas.
Of course.
But I think everything is legal in Vegas, right?
Of course.
Jesus Christ. But that's, okay, you were talking about earlier, what's attractive about that? It's anonymous. No one's going to judge you at work the next day. Your spouse may or may never know. Hopefully, but it's somewhere you can be a little crazy and never get caught. And then not talk to
But then there's people, I mean, and we've talked about this before, Tristan Thompson, who has, what a lot of guys or men would think, oh my gosh, you've got Khloe Kardashian, and she's this and this, and, she comes from this, and oh my gosh, beauty,
totally.
and
but
the whole package.
Faithful. Yeah.
So he's going to go hook up with some 20-year-old wannabe college student.
I'll tell you what good sex is to most guys. Variety. Now that is not, I shouldn't say most guys. I will say a lot of guys, for young guys, good sex is variety. So whether it's chubby, whether it's redhead, they just want to try it all. Yeah. And boys become men chasing pussy. That's just kind of how I've termed it. But they
what part of that makes them become a man?
Well, they learn how women work. They learn what they think. And I think men are taught good bullshit to get laid. So they learn how to lie. They learn how to say, I love you. I want you. I'll be forever. You're a man. And then they get what they want, and then they go.
How many times, Miss Camille, do you, guys will start off with a conversation with you, and then literally, not very long into it, you get a dick pic.
Oh, yeah. Well, or I just...
No, but what I'm saying is that the motive... guys, we're not dumb.
They don't want therapy. I'm thinking I'm going to do a therapy session on these people. There's a client coming in. No. And this is what I tell my young clients, look, how do I know he likes me? If he's leading off with, hey baby, you wanna? He's not committed to you. He's looking to get laid. If the first date or two is all about him all over you, this is not a long-term relationship, people.
Yeah.
Though in fact, men will tell you, I'm not gonna blow it. I like her that much. I don't want to blow it by doing too much too fast. That's how you know a man gives a shit about you. He wants a future date.
And there's a game of it too.
Yes.
Yes. It is. I think it's interesting over time. And maybe someday this will change, but it hasn't over the years. Yeah. Somehow, a guy that wants you to put out or whatever, and you do, and he gets what he wants, then all of a sudden, Camille, when I say you, but. Then she's the slut. He's not the slut.
Right? No, then exactly. She is
lower
the morals. He's got higher moral high ground for
so then he goes on to somebody else. Nobody talks about him being the man whore.
Well, but it's this, that's a predator to me. That is someone who's looking to get what he wants, and he's talked her into it. Somehow he invested a little bit of something, he got what he wanted, he's moving on. It's like check. It's like he's checking her off his list.
Right.
I got a blonde, I got a brunette, I've had guys like this in my office. I'm like, you're a pig. But and a lot of these guys have stuff. They pass along herpes and stuff like that. They just don't care. It is really there's an idea out there that the more I get, the more masculine or more manly I am. Well, I guess if you're maybe in junior high or high school, but the older men get, they got.
Hello, let's not do that anymore. What do you think about men maybe that they've had one partner married or whatever, they get separated, they get divorced or widowed, and now they're like, oh my gosh, it's like a cafeteria pussy out there. I can go have whatever I want.
I think they need to do that, and I think they need to preface it with, I'm just kind of getting a little bit of wild side out of me.
Yeah,
there isn't a commitment, and I tell men and women,
and that's
look,
at least that's honest. Women or guys, then you can go, yes, I'm a part of it, or I don't want to be a part of it.
But I tell them, date around. I say fool around and then fall in love. You need to kind of get back in the saddle, get yourself back. And I'll tell you what, dating, once you've been married for 10, 15 years, these people that get divorced in their 40s, dating is a rapidly different experience nowadays than it was, 30 years ago, right? You got online stuff, you got people, it's just crazy. So they need to kind of get the lay of the land before they get committed again. But a lot of people just want to run into a commitment again and not really do that. Yeah.
Well, and I do think too, a lot of people have sex because they just can't be alone.
Well, and they also make sure they still can.
Yeah, like am I still desirable? Am I still? But then I think about the women. I don't know about guys because I haven't talked to guys, but I do think about women that are like, you know what? My husband or whoever got comfortable with the way my body is, and
who's going to want to see me naked?
I can't do that again, and that breaks my heart.
I know, and I know. And look, that isn't even true. But that's what women get stuck with, an idea that they're not all that anymore.
Right.
And that's not even true.
And the truth
And
of
honestly,
the matter
guys
is,
don't care.
Guys
really
that,
don't
you know, just because, say a guy left you or,
Yeah.
you know, whatever, that does not mean he has the ability to go get a 20-year-old. I know women think, well, I've been traded in for a younger model. That doesn't mean that every younger model goes, I'm going to want that.
No. And also, even if he gets a younger model, look, I have had so many conversations with men yesterday, as a matter of fact. You know, I've tried all that. I've been with the young things. They don't have the capacity to carry on a relationship. It's like once after that 20 minutes is done, what are you going to talk about?
I know.
And so then they're like, oh, you're right.
It's funny you're saying this. I have two thoughts on that. There's a guy on Instagram that follows me.
Yeah.
Okay. I shouldn't even say, I don't even know if he follows me, but he likes my picture. So somehow he's seeing it.
Yeah.
But so I was like, who is this? So I look on his page. He's a public figure. And his girlfriend, now he's a dad because he's got 2 kids.
He's got a girlfriend,
right?
yeah.
But his girlfriend is young. She's a model. Every
And
picture
beautiful.
they're together, like there's not a whole lot of fabric. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, what is missing in his life that he has to like a 53-year-old mother of 5 pictures when you've got a 20-something-year-old hot coochie mama there?
But that's what you got. You got a 20-year-old who lacks sophistication, lacks experience, lacks wisdom.
Right.
And so there's part of him going, yeah, I like that in the sack, but I want to have a real connection with somebody. And I'll tell you, that is the truth about everybody. You know, I don't believe people are just content with, I just want to screw around and do that forever. No, you don't.
Right.
You eventually want to find someone that can really accept you and forgive you for being a whore and take you on and create a future together.
I know, it's like people that, you
know?
know, they want to party all the time. And then after a while,
No.
your body goes, I can't. I'm done. I'm tired. I can't do this. I don't feel good.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I think our hearts are like that too. I do
Yeah,
find
I think we want to find a bond love.
Right.
Yeah, that's what we want, yeah.
And yet you mentioned something that I think is funny because I've heard this in a different light. When you have people that are like, I just want a real relationship. Like I want a mature relationship. I want, you know, I've had enough of the fake young stuff. I want somebody I can have a conversation with. Then you start to have a conversation with them and they close up like they don't know what to do.
That's right, because they haven't had practice of that.
Right?
True.
They get all intimidated
can't
and they're like,
communicate.
"Huh?
Yeah, that's
I'm more comfortable being with a
with
bimbo than
that deep.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Right?
Yeah, you're right.
So social media. So this week, this guy, first of all, here's my first clue. He sends me a private message on Instagram, right? I don't know him. I don't follow him. I don't know him. And he goes, you're a babe.
Babe.
When's the last time you heard that word?
Jeez Louise.
So I'm like, oh, he's got to be 112.
Right.
So I click on, you know, to look at his profile, and he's got a young child, like an infant, you know, or a toddler, and like, he's not that old, but why is he calling me a babe? Then he starts writing like, oh my gosh, you're so pretty, la 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 la. Then mid-sentence he goes, oh, hold up, is this your daughter? And he sends a picture of my oldest daughter. Wow, she's a babe too.
Okay. Well, that. First of all, you don't do that. Oh my gosh.
I'm like, okay, what loving mom goes, hey, her name is so-and-so. Would you like to go out with her, you fucking idiot?
God, that's
Right?
so inappropriate.
So I said to him, why are you talking to me? And you will not, just so you know, if I could reach through this phone, I'd just grab your
Joke
dick
you.
and cut it off, but you will not be talking to my daughter.
No.
And he's like, am I not allowed to think both women are pretty? You look just alike. I'm like, shut up.
You hitting on me and then talking
You
about my
are
kid.
too old for her and too young for me. So you can just take your toddler picture and go somewhere else.
Delete.
So I'm talking to a mutual friend, right?
Right.
And I see that she follows this guy. And I said to her, I see you follow so-and-so. Let me tell you what he just did. And she goes, oh my gosh, he's the biggest creep.
Why is she following him?
I don't know. So I wrote my daughter and I said, do not accept or follow this guy. And she goes, I already know about him. He's crazy. She goes, I know.
He's been stalking her too.
Yes, he has.
What a freak.
What a predator, right?
Right,
You're
yeah.
going after a 53-year-old woman.
He's a predator. Absolutely.
And then you want me to side with you on how beautiful my daughter is?
He's a
You
sicko.
know? And
Yeah.
I'm
He's
just
a sicko.
like,
You know, the theme of some of these guys when they hit on you is, I'm a widow. I'm a widower. I'm a widower. My wife died of cancer. I'm
Yeah.
a single dad. They want you to just feel sorry for them. Straight out the gate, they're giving you this song
I'm a
and
cancer
dance.
survivor.
I'm military. Look at me.
Oh,
with
yeah, lots
the
of
flag.
military.
Yeah. They're
Yeah.
all catfishing you. They're all full of shit. Look, and this is the advice I give most people, men and women. When you're in a long distance relationship or you don't meet somebody for a while after you're talking to them, video chat. Get on the video
Right
chat
off
with them.
the bat, y'all.
Right off the bat.
Do not waste time.
That's exactly right.
Um,
And if they won't do it, move on because they're lying to you. There is no way. There's no. Some of my clients, their stories, they tell me, they say, look, well, he said he's in the military and he just can't. I'm like, yeah, he's full of shit and he's conning you. So just say, well, when you can video chat, let me know.
I know, y'all. FaceTime is it's not
No.
a secret.
No, because he's sending these still pictures. You can get a picture out of a magazine and say that's you.
know.
So it's scary.
Here's another thing. So here's another warning, women.
Yeah.
I don't know, 2-3 years ago, probably maybe 3 or 4. So this guy, I don't remember if it's Facebook or Instagram, but you know, he likes a picture. So I click on his profile and I'm like, oh wow, he's beautiful. And it was all these professional model shots.
Right.
Okay, so I'm in that world. I'm like, okay, I get it. But there was rare any kind of image of him in real life, except for be like, you know, he likes to play the guitar, so there's a picture of a guitar, or he's got a dog and there's his dog, you know, but rare pictures of him. Only one on his whole page of his face, which was beautiful, right? So we kind of had a conversation for a couple months. He's telling me he's coming to Salt Lake. He's, you know, this is his job, and he's got this out here, and love to take me to dinner, and la la la.
Right.
So I'm going in, I'm getting my nails done, and she's like, oh, you know, what's your dating life like? I'm like, you know, I'm just talking to this guy, and she goes, oh. She goes, I've seen that picture before. He's on a site called
Oh my God.
Hot Guys with Beards.
Oh my God. So
I
that's
was
not
like,
even,
what? No, he's not. He's an engineer that plays in a band on the weekends.
he's a single dad. He needs my help.
I know. And he went on talk about like the whole sob story. He went on to say that his pregnant girlfriend that they were engaged got hit, you know, or had cancer or something. I mean, she died.
This is what I'm saying. The whole hook, that's real you and make you feel
and
so
I'm
sorry
and
for
so
me.
you're thinking like, I'm going to do therapy on this guy. Oh, I know.
Who think I've seen a theme of these out of like these Europeans, and I kind of think they all think the same. You know,
You've got a lot of pilots or captains or something.
captain ship people, yeah. Well, and even like clients might bring them, what, Camille, is this real? And tell me psychically, what do you Sugar?
Camille's like,
Sugar.
Well,
I'm gonna tell you something right now. He's full of shit. So and I just say, first thing, you get a video chat. Get a video chat going. Have him show you his cabin and his on his cruise ship or wherever he's staying.
Have him walking on the promenade deck with Julie.
The military base that he can't leave and he never can video chat because he's a military.
No.
He's somebody in the military so secretive.
Yes.
That
you can't know because cyber does not track anything, but he can send you a dick pic, right? Right?
It's like,
come on.
But you can't do video chat. Now, most of them are probably, I don't want to say the term, but they're not who they say they are.
No.
So,
how do you have male clients that have females doing that to them?
Yeah, but their whole thing is they want money. It's the Asians, or they're European. They're from another country and they need help. They're in a suppressed state. But I don't even know if that's even true. I mean, I think most people would want to make a difference or help someone who's trapped or whatever.
Right.
But they hook them with all these sob stories, and so.
I remember during Miss USA, and thank God prisoners don't have phones. But I do remember because after our last one, when we just reamed on, we'd get some hate text. But anyway, I had prison inmates that had posters of me from campaigns that I had done, and they were literally like, "Wait for me, you know, Jesus told me we're supposed to get married." I'm like,
I don't know if
that's not happening.
Yeah, I know we got to wrap soon because we're at our limit. But I'll tell you something. If someone says to you, you know, I went to the temple and Jesus told me I have a message for you. You need to run. Look, none of that shit's real. God talks to you. He can call you up just like he can call anybody else up. No one knows for you. So if someone's giving you information like they know the answers for you, don't believe them.
Do you know what the popular line is here where we live? Because it's a huge Mormon community.
Right.
Heavenly Father told me, not me, a guy, told me that even though we didn't get married previous and have children, we can still get married now and create a life eternally together.
I just like that you don't have a brain of your own.
I gotta wait, what? So it's the same Jesus I know, because he's got my number on speed dial and I didn't get anything.
Think for yourself. Check out. Make him do video chat. Don't get all caught up Twitter patient or whatever. A good looking picture, because there's lots of those out there. Yep. All this shit's fake, and even look, we can doll up, but we could be crazy bitches. You don't know. So, anybody's capable of looking good in a picture, right?
Yeah. You know what? And really, I'd say right off the bat, ask for a video chat. Not a video of him going, "Hey, I just want to say hi." He can have his friend do that or something.
That's right. That's right. No, you need to be chatting back and forth, and you need to say, "Okay, show me 4 fingers."
Yes, I've done that before. Take a picture right now with your hat on, upside down or something like that, or whatever.
Backwards. Yeah.
And if they say no, then you just go bye bye.
Exactly.
Bye-bye.
Test them. Yeah. Don't trust online.
And listen to your heart. Girls and guys, I mean, seriously, if something doesn't feel right and you're knowing,
yeah,
it's not right.
Yeah, it's not right. And never send money. Never send the money. Never.
No.
Never.
No.
We love you.
Can I get an amen?
Amen. Hallelujah.
Okay.
Thank you,
Good.
Jesus.
See you next time, y'all. Bye-bye. I said stop.
Click.
Okay, you ready for the finger?
You got a long one.
Here we go.